Hi, this is Ken Kaplan from the New England Motorcycle Museum, and I'm proud to be representing what is the motorcycle that practically put Harley-Davidson and Triumph out of business. This is the first four-cylinder mass-produced motorcycle ever made, launched in '69. The Sandcast model are pretty much unobtainable. This is the model that is currently available for under $20,000. This is the 1971. The Sandcasts are all running over 20. We just sold another 1971 just like this one with higher miles on it for $13,800. This bike here is an original one-owner motorcycle. I've got the title. It was purchased, we're in Rockville, Connecticut. It was purchased by Harold Kelsch right in Rockville, Connecticut on April 14th, 1971. I was 6 years old. So this is a one-owner original title, classic Honda. I'm going to put this down in safekeeping. I'll go over the rest of it. Original paint. This bike was owned by a collector who mostly collected BMWs. The oil in the engine, when we checked it, was brand new. This one was, the carbs were in great condition when we got it, although one was leaking a little bit, so we took them all apart. I'll go over that in a second. The spike's been completely gone through, top to bottom. It needs nothing. Everything works beautifully. And when I test ride this 71 Honda, I think to myself, this is why Triumph and Harley almost went out of business, because these things are tight, they sound awesome, they don't vibrate, they don't leak oil, and they are aging better, way better than this era Triumph or Harley, because the quality of the components and the fit and finish is just spectacular on the Japanese motorcycles. This particular bike handles, stops, runs beautifully. It has a brand new Mac 4-2 exhaust. It has an incredible exhaust note on it that is unique to this vintage Honda. I have an extensive 6-page list of work that was done to the bike to get it up into 100% mechanically perfect condition. Starting with the compression test, the first thing we did on the bike was a compression test. All four cylinders are over 150 psi. Remember, this is a 15,000 mile bike that was stored properly in a climate controlled area, so there was no issues with cylinder rust or anything. We adjusted the valve clearance, we adjusted the cam chain tensioner, we removed, cleaned, and inspected and lubricated the timing advancer, and then we removed, cleaned, and inspected and adjusted the point gap and timing. We installed 4 brand new spark plugs. We inspected the ignition system, circuit, and the wiring resistance, and we replaced all 4 spark plug caps with new OEM caps. We installed a brand new top-of-the-line Yuasa battery. We removed and cleaned the ground cable to the frame. We cleaned the positive and negative cable ends and the battery posts. There was some connector and terminal and wire issues from heat. Those were repaired as needed, and we replaced the 6-pin connector in all terminals for the rectifier. We replaced the ground wire, we replaced the 8-pin connector in the terminals for the AC generator. We opened up the main harness and replaced the ground wires in that area under the left side cover. I want to add also that at the New England Motorcycle Museum, our lead tech that restored this motorcycle, he is a world-class AMA championship concourse winning mechanic. Bikes, in other words, bikes he's done, he specializes in this era of vintage Hondas. He's won concourse championships. I'm not saying this bike will win a concourse championship. What I'm saying is the guy that worked on this, we only build this out at $100 an hour. He's worth double that. And he's very efficient at what he does. He gets it done a lot faster. So what we got done in 42 hours, the average guy's never going to get done on their own. So it was worked on by the best in the world. Let's see, we removed and replaced the 4-in-1 exhaust with a 4-in-2 Mac that's more period correct. It's a brand new exhaust. Chrome is brand new on it. The carbs were removed and replaced, completely disassembled to clean and rebuild and jet for the new exhaust and for modern fuel. So this was set up and jetted for the modern fuels. Can run on pump gas, no problem. We replaced all the fuel lines, the vent lines, the drain hoses, and did a complete air box disassembly to clean, replaced the rubber ducts to the carbs with 4 brand new rubber carb ducts from carb to cylinder head, and we installed a brand new air filter. We installed a new old stock OEM fuel petcock. It's not a Chinese ripoff. It's a brand new NOS Honda fuel petcock. We replaced the gas cap rubber seal, and the tank was spotless clean inside here. So it's just beautiful inside there, like you would expect on a new motorcycle. It's really, really clean. The brand new fuel was added, was stable in there, so it won't go bad. And the throttle housing, pipe and handlebar were removed, looped and adjusted. All the cables on the bike were looped and adjusted. It was then started and run and performed a carb synchronization and the air screw adjustment idle speed setting with a warm engine. So this thing's tuned to perfection. It runs like the day it came off the showroom floor. Actually, it runs better because of the 4.2 exhaust is a little bit freer flowing, and it was jetted for that. We then confirmed the charging system output at 14.9 volts. We confirmed the proper operation of all electrical functions and lights. Everything on this bike works like a Timex watch, or better yet, a Rolex. All electrical, everything's perfect on this motorcycle electrically. So we checked the oil level before we started. Again, the oil was brand new. We drained it just to make sure there was no water or anything in it, and it was perfect. It has brand new oil in it. We adjusted the clutch release and the cable free play and adjusted and lubed the cable. We installed a brand new drive chain and adjusted the slack. We adjusted the rear brake pedal free plate and the brake switch, and we adjusted the tire pressures. The tires are like brand new. I'd say they have less than 100 miles on them. They still have the rubber ridge on there and the little rubber nipples on there, so the tires are like brand new, front and rear. The brakes, we completely rebuilt the brake system. We rebuilt the front master cylinder with brand new OEM parts. We replaced the cap diaphragm and replaced the crush washers. Flushed and filled and bled the front brake system, brand new. We rebuilt the front caliper with a new caliper body, a new piston, and a new seal. And we replaced the brake pads, and then we bled the brakes and adjusted the caliper mount. So the front brake system is essentially brand new, okay? We installed brand new rear shocks. So those are brand new reproduction shocks. The dampening is like the day it came out of the showroom floor. Typically, if you have the original shocks, it's not going to handle good. This thing handles beautifully. It handles like a true super bike of this era. We installed brand new OEM hand grips, brand new mirrors, and new OEM fork boots. These fork boots right here are prone to cracking. Those are original equipment manufacturer Honda rubber fork boots. And we also installed a new OEM right upper motor mount bracket. The side stand works beautifully, as you can see, and is in brand new condition, as is the center stand. We replaced the side cover rubber grommets. These rubber grommets kind of wear out over the course of, this motorcycle is 46 years old. Okay, so it's almost 50 years old, so all of the little issues like that were taken care of. That pretty much covers the work that was done on the bike, and again, everybody who's test rode this motorcycle at our shop absolutely fell in love with it and realizes why this is the bike that put Honda on the map. I can go over the parts list with you quickly. Also, the total, let's see. Here. The total amount of money that was invested into the bike, we did 42 hours labor plus $1,551 in parts. We charge $100 an hour, so it's $4,200 for labor. The total amount was $5,751 was just invested into this bike, not including the original value. Again, the last one we sold, that was original color, original paint. This is original paint on this bike, guys. This bike is not repainted. It has the patina of a 45-year-old motorcycle. There's a couple little beauty marks on it and on the side cover here, but this is original. They're always worth more original. And the seat is original, and that's in beautiful condition. It's got a couple small beauty marks on it. Up at the front here, a slight little issue there, but it's original, and that's the way you want it. They're only original once. So almost $6,000 was just put into this motorcycle in parts and labor, and it needs nothing. It's ready to go. The parts list, I'll go over with you quickly. Brand new spark plugs, brand new spark plug caps, brand new original equipment air filter, brand new Wassa battery, brand new OEM carb gasket kit, brand new black rubber fuel lines, 1/4 inch, black rubber fuel lines, 3/10 inch, black rubber drain lines, 3 millimeters. All new on the carburetor system. Brand new OEM airbox ducts to carbs, brand new OEM gasket for the fuel cap, brand new OEM petcock assembly, brand new brake fluid, brand new engine oil, brand new EBC front brake pads, brand new washer banjo bolts on the brakes, brand new master cylinder rebuild kit, brand new bushings for the front master cylinder, brand new diaphragm for the master cylinder cap, and a brand new front brake caliper body with piston and seal with the bleeder in the cap. We also put brand new fork boots on it, brand new grips, brand new mirrors, pair of rear shocks, brand new warning label set, brand new grommet for the side cover, OEM Honda, the front engine mount bracket, the brand new custom Mac 4-2 high performance exhaust system with the jetting to match it, and a brand new chain. Brand new 8-pin male-female connectors, 6-pin male-female connectors, brand new OEM terminals, brand new heat shrink tubing for the wiring harness, and some miscellaneous colored wire, red, green, blue, and orange. So the wiring system is perfect on this bike. Totally up to par, and it works beautifully. So let me tell you something. If you try to do something like this at home, just ordering those parts for a 45-year-old motorcycle would be a mystery. You'd spend days trying to track all these parts down. There's no way you could do what we did in 42 hours of labor. This would be an all-winter project, and it probably wouldn't come out as nice, because these guys at our shop, this is what we do. We restore vintage classics motorcycles. A real attention to detail on this was keeping it as original as possible. The only items that are not original on this motorcycle, to my knowledge, other than the parts I mentioned, are the exhaust and the shocks, the rear grab bar, and turn signals, I believe, are off of 72 also. Is that correct, Jay? So that's what I had in the notes. Yeah. So other than that, the bike's all original. If you have any questions about the bike, give me a call, 860-454-7024. The clutch pull is like butter. The brakes is right up to par. Zero resistance on the throttle cable. Everything's tuned to perfection by the best in the industry here at the New England Motorcycle Museum. So all proceeds from the sale of this motorcycle are going to fund the New England Motorcycle Museum Restoration Project. Check us out on the internet. We're going to be investing in a motorcycle that a portion of the proceeds are going to protect motorcycle history at the museum here, where we display the antique motorcycle as art, which is really what this bike is. This is a work of art at this point of this vintage, but this is a work of art you can ride. I wouldn't hesitate to ride this bike cross country. It fits me beautifully at 6'2", 215. All the controls are in the perfect spot for me. I'm sure it fits riders of all sizes, and again, the performance is impeccable. Our service manager Jay was raving about how much fun it was to ride the bike. This is a true classic antique Honda, the holy grail, if you will, of Honda motorcycles, the 754. And again, forget about getting a sandcast. They start at $20,000 for a pile of parts, basically. Here you can have a fully sorted out 71 original candy garnet brown paint with the gold and black pinstriping. It's gorgeous. So the reserve is set well below what market value is. So I'm sure this bike is going to go to a good home, hopefully to another collector who will cherish it, or maybe someone will ride it every day. But everything works beautiful. Good luck bidding on the motorcycle. Hope it goes to a good new home. So good luck with it, whoever the new owner may be, and God bless.